Hello, my name is Ernie Nelson. I'm from Longview, Texas. I've heard a radio announcement about this treatment that I'm taking for diabetics, and I liked what I heard. I've been a diabetic since 1995. Type 2.
Type 2, okay. Great.
Right, and then I've gone to doctors through the years, and I've had the typical high blood sugar readings. A1C was too high. Had difficulty with diet and exercise as well. Of course, that's my fault. But it seems like when I went to the doctors, they always treated my symptoms, but not really the cause of my diabetes. And when I heard the advertisement on the radio about the pancreas, well, I just read recently before I heard that's a real problem. So I immediately checked into to this facility, called and made an appointment. I started the treatments in January of this year. And the first thing they did, they checked my neuropathy. I developed neuropathy about 10 or 11 years ago, and it's been a real problem. But the doctor here checked that, and to see how much feeling I had, I failed the test miserably. I had no feeling in my feet or in my ankles, and that was very depressing. But I was happy to say I've seen a lot of improvement. I'll say a little bit more about that. Shortly before I entered the treatment, I stepped on a toothpick in my home, and it went about 1/2 inch into my foot. There was absolutely no blood. So that's how bad my neuropathy was. And the color of my feet was really bad. It's just real white, almost like my tennis shoes, Nike tennis shoes here. And I was very upset about that. But after my second treatment, I saw great improvement in the neuropathy. The color of my feet improved, and also I was tested recently, and every time they touched my feet or my ankles, I had feeling. I knew when they touched me. So there's great improvement in that. I walk better because of it as well. Then another area that the second thing I want to mention that I've seen improvement is energy. I was worn out all the time. But since I've had these treatments, and I've had 22 now, but I have no problem with my energy. I can do anything I want to. I'm 76 years old, and I feel good. I don't feel that old at all. My wife says I'm a 12-year-old boy though. Also, my wife recently, or not recently, several times, she's commented, your color is so much better. And it really is. So one was here in this facility, I saw a man that they were treating who had large black spots on his toes. And every week I watched this man, and the black spots got smaller and smaller, and after several weeks they were gone. So I know that possibly they saved his foot from amputation. Also, I have a cousin who lives in another city, and I'd written her about this treatment. And she had a real good friend who was diabetic, type 1, and told him about it. He really needed some help. He entered a facility like this one, and recently she contacted me and said that he's now off of his insulin. And that's a great testimony to me. Anyway, I feel like any diabetic would be helped by this treatment. And if you're diabetic, then I think you should consider it.
A week or two ago, you and I had a conversation about your doctor.
Yes.
Your doctor could find no other reason for your improvement besides the
That's right. Yes, my wife met with the doctor and for something else, and she told him about me, the improvements that I've seen and all. And he commented to her, I see no reason that he would improve that way. Unless it's the treatments he's receiving here. And he's referred some other people over here. I know of, well, at least one that I'm aware of. So he believes in what's going on. He believes in natural healing, and this is natural healing, and not chemicals and all that's so involved in it. So I'm glad I have a doctor like that. They're fantastic. One had a practice here in this city, and a great doctor through the years, and he retired from that, and I believe he closed his practice, but now he's here. The other was a neurosurgeon in the Dallas area, who has since moved to this city, and very knowledgeable, one of the best. They're great doctors. I'm very pleased with them.